Hey everybody, it's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a new digital kit that is up in the Etsy shop. So you'll be able to get that with a coupon that I have below in the description today, and that coupon is only going to be good for a limited time, so you can use that, but of course the listing will be up for you. So this is a digital kit that I created that is basically, they look like leaves. So it says it's leaves doodles. Also, I suggest if you are a journaler or a mixed media person and you love videos like that, then please make sure you subscribe and also hit the notification button below, and then you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. Okay, so I just kind of took some pins out because I'm going to demonstrate for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what the kit itself looks like. I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's cut, because you can also purchase it in the cut version as well if you don't, maybe you don't have a printer, or you would just like it all done for you. I can do that for you as well. So let's look at what the kit itself looks like. It has 4 actual files. Move that out the way as well, and I have 3 of the pages are colored in for you, and then 1 page is actually black and white, and that way you can print it over and over again, which is the beauty of having a digital kit, because you have access to it forever, and so you can print it over and over again, and you can apply your own color. So I'm going to demonstrate how you can do that as well. So this is what the first page looks like, and then we have the second page. So I made sure I put some very nice vibrant colors on here, and if you wanted these to look vintage, you can also just add some vintage photo to it, and then it will knock the colors back a bit and it makes it look very vintagey. And then this is the black and white photo, and I did 8 different stamps on here so that you'll be able to just print these out again as many times as you would like, and then you can color those in. And that's what the total digital kit looks like. And then if you wanted to actually purchase the ones that are done for you, this is the pack. This is actually what the pack looks like that you would get, and it has 32 pieces in it. It has all the colors, and then it also has the black and white pieces as well. So I'm going to pull them out so we can kind of take a peek. You'll see there are some very nice colors here that you can use in any of your layouts. And again, if you add vintage photo, it actually will have that very vintage look. How do I know? Because I've tried it. So you definitely see there's lots of different variations here and different colors that you can use. And I tried to use some of the most popular colors here. And I made the leaves and some very interesting designs. So not only can you use this in your junk journal, you can use it in your scrapbooking. You can also use it for your gratitude journal or your spiritual journal. So these are great for anything. The back of them are blank, so you can write on them also. So you can do kind of sort of like a flip out of these. So these are all the pieces that you would receive in this particular kit if you wanted the cut versions. So let's move these out of the way. And I wanted to show you some things that you can make with this for an example. So here I printed this out, and I actually I just roughly cut it off the page. So I took one of these pages here. So I just took this and I just cut the page down and across, and I just made some little cards out of it. And then with the card, I just sewed around it, and you don't even have to sew on here. You can actually just make faux stitching with your pen and then I did some vintage photo and added it to a tag. So I made a beautiful tag there. Another thing that you can do is just do like some clusters with this. So I did some clusters here. So this one has like this vintage urn here that I added, and then we have like a little boot, and you can see it's a very nice background, as to a very nice background along with the floral here. So you not only can use them as a standalone leaves, but you can also just add them to make like wonderful backgrounds to go into your actual layouts. So now I'm going to show you how you can use the black and white version of this. So let's get our black and white paper out, and I took out a few of my Tombow pens that I got. I had like a little bit of a haul, so if you look at the video before this, you'll see where I talked a little bit about these Tombow markers. It wasn't a full review, but I just got these and I thought I would try them out here. So let's try this color here. And these are some nice pens as well. And these are brush pens that I'm using, but I've also used crayons on here and markers and Crayola markers. So any kind of markers will do. So I'm going to attempt to stay in the lines here. But I always say embrace the imperfectness. So you can see very quickly how this is just putting a light coat of paint on here can give this some color. You can also use watercolors as well. I love the way the watercolors actually flow onto the paper. Now, if you are getting this in the digital format, I would definitely suggest to print these on a heavyweight cardstock. Of course, you can use any kind of paper that you would like. But I did this on I believe 65-pound paper. So, and you can see it already has some interest just adding the color on here. So I just want to make it a little bit darker. All right, let's use another color here. We're going to use yellow, and I'm going to do these down here where it has the spots. These are some wonderful colors too. These are some pastel colors by Tombow. And you can see once you color them in, it definitely brings out the color. So you can actually match the colors to your projects, which is nice. Because I wanted to make it like really easy for you to make your own ephemera for your junk journals as well. And this is a great way to do that. All right, let's try another color. We'll just try a few more colors and then we'll cut these out. So let's put this one up here, and this is a purple color. And I'm not even worried about just trying to stay in the lines where the white is, because actually you can just see a little bit on the black part where I colored it in, but this makes it real easy to just color it in really quickly. Okay, and let's try one more color here. We'll try like this pastel pink color on here. Kind of matches my nails a bit, which is a happy coinkadink. And let's just turn this over because it just makes it easier for me to color these in. Okay, so and I can do the other ones later. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take out my paper cutter, and I'm just going to cut these into cards. Cut down the middle first. Make this really simple. About right there, I think is good. And so I'm not even really thinking that much into it. And so using the black and white file, is actually great. And also, if you do purchase them already done for you, they have the black and white ones already cut, die cut as well, so you can go in and actually color them in yourself. All right, so now we have some that are colored in and some that are not. So you can use them in their black and white form. Also, they're actually very beautiful that way. I even thought about making playing cards with these. But okay, so we have some colors here. Now, like I said earlier, if you wanted to make these kind of vintage looking, you could actually take out your Tim Holtz vintage photo. So let's do that and we'll see how it looks also, because I know lots of people love that vintage look. So let's take out, just got a deli sheet here that I was using earlier, and let's color just a few of these in. And I'm going to do the whole card, because that's how I roll. And then I'm going to do the edge. Just trying to do this really quickly for you. And again, I always embrace the imperfectness of the card. So you can see here, it actually made this card look very vintage. So even though the color was a bit brighter when I actually painted on it, now it has like that very nice vintage look. So I'm going to do a few more things to this, and let's get out. I'm just going to use my micron pen for this, because like I said, even if you don't have a sewing machine, you could actually just add some faux stitching to it. So let's add some faux stitching. So again, it makes it very, 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 very easy to decorate these cards. And I love Doodles anyway. Just makes me feel like an artist. All right, and so we added our faux stitching there, and you can even go as far as writing something on the card, or even maybe adding a sentiment to it. So let's just find a sentiment here, and we're going to put this one on here, and it says adventure awaits, and I'm just going to stick this on at the bottom. And you can see how these very plain cards, well, these are beautifully decorated, but the black and white ones, you can actually just transform them into any color that you would need them to be. So these are up in the shop. Again, there is a discount coupon below for these. You can get these in the digital format, or you can get the die cuts already done for you. Either one, they will all have a discount coupon available for a limited time. And that is going to be it for today. Love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet Lotus Blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day, and don't forget to grab your digital kit.